Oh my god, he looks so cute. I love your hat too, Kunpela. There you go. Bye. Terminal 8. That Suzuki garbage truck dunia duna yoy na. Konju kyablo madina yagideta. Tananga zo namdan rodi. JFK Qatar Terminal 8. Nanzogi Amala lenga duguyos. The garbage kisa da tongbalta.
Tiri nalle odaudi ne da bhai.
Tanali nindo saru. Mare khona rashite. Dugudu.
E garbage sound uida.
Data khodo to ade. Nima ngapchu yenga chara samudu ngapju Amala passing last time pap minutes.
Yeah, almost one.
So Amala had a nice tour, man. Tamunya Kathmandu pe Kathmandu ni Tato Bani pe Tato Bani lana chaju Tato lana hot pani lana water. Tato Bani hot water with hot spring water. Pokhara dinia it is yes resams. Amala ki kumje sister ni younger sister ni da younger brother chi konzo she mare konzo she ya pe bres. And Pagay Nimachonga, Katabanilla, Todandi, Nimachonga Sango Gudwa. Yamani Dundachi, Yaman Nimachonga, the Nido Chigracia, but Nimachonga Pagay Shuche, and Conzo Dini Dishula Pokhara persons. They went to Pokhara La 7-star hotel La Shua Maracos.
6.5.
6.5 star. We need it. I might have the footage of it. I'll put it there. Hotel do lakeside resort. It belongs to a friend of my brother-in-law. And then Pagay Konzo Pepche. Let me see if this is recording, man. I think I should. Okay. This happened to me, you know. Sometimes I'll be like shooting in like time lapse. Anyway, so in hotel ninja should that would be probably #1 destination if I travel to Pokhara in near future. Infinite pool down. Infinite pool. The moment you talk about infinite pool, that it elevates and rest. Anyway, I need Konzo Pagay Pokhara la pe Pokhara jela Pokhara la shapuchi ringi jibushi or some mare. It's only 1 or 2 days. Nothing Anzuki Marte Dam Tak highway dinare. And after that Konzo back to Kathmandu. Kathmandu la yang Konzo shoes up pay. Shooting it on like Airbnb.
Airbnb door.
Airbnb door. Yeah.
But it's run by Suso Girgi
Nangre. So yeah, ni kamba pay abudus. Ni kamba gaba ina kama chigresa. Shooting yo. Konzo main focus did shooting shoot damra shoe. Ani kora shoge konda niung. Ani between the break lane, Shala Rinche, Yankora. So basically like a cycle repeats. Kora. Kora Khala sleep, Kora Khala sleep. KKS, Kora Khala sleep. Nice, I like that. Hashtag KKS. The rear end is some stop ganga de rocha. Digala the jacket they go some zero. Actually, I was chatting with Tanka.
Tanka, okay.
Tanka.
What the Middle East la mara?
Yeah. Tanka, if you're watching this, Tanka Sangata Amro Dazu. Tanka भनेको चाहिँ उसको I think उसको real name Tanka कृष्ण भन्थे हामीले सानामा हैन हाम्रो तीनजना दाजुभाइ हुनुहुन्छ तपाईहरुले हेर्नु हुँदैछ भने तपाईहरुलाई मेरो तर्फबाट मोरो वाङलाको तर्फबाट नमस्ते
brother
अनि
he used to be a good soccer player, man.
Oh yeah, he used to be a very
goalie, I think goalie, right?
No, he was not goalie. Goalie was Sagar. Yeah, Raju was very good. I have a nice story to share. Okay. I was probably okay. So let's talk about Tanka. Who Tanka is? Tanka is one of the brothers, 3 brothers, youngest, right? And Tantako Saudi Arabia as an engineer.
Right.
He's like maybe a couple years or maybe a year older than me. Dinama Dilaram like dazzling me maybe 20-25 kilometers southwest over in a hill cut road yore much injury. And that Kamba Mangocha Dusa, Takoparang Kishide Bakasan through messenger la. And while about the two Gam or it didn't me better boss Rakuragoruna, but brothers say. And my lala अब अहिले त कहिले हुन्छ तुरन्तै त हुँदैन अलिकति 1 वर्ष 2 वर्षपछि जब प्लान हुन्छ I will let you know maybe we will meet भनेर भने नि त अनि दिलाराममा के छ भने nganjo ngema chalo nyabo choke pudu ta nganjo do age do ni mang cha chilo do do nganjo kawa kasa lega chesa da kopa gya ba ina ta nganjo ko ngoi sing mare I'm talking about like 35 some years ago 30 years ago ke shi yore right 1990 6-7 the one nganjo pakil dilaram shida do khora yo mare so we were talking about 30 years ago that town has little craze about soccer right and when we were growing up he was very good at it up until age 7 8 9 the wo poto ko mango tsari lefty re ko
yes sir lefty re
very passionate he used to leave school koran laptop le khala le sleep le chini ko jagyo I don't know if you remember nganjo shogi ngawon yong la so this is the ngawa de wala pala ya la nganjo langni pala used to wake us up and nganjo ki plastic ki balls ani nganjo langa di khande sa khangpani chilo thyo badalam sara yore sara right and then sara used to be straight right our house is in the middle of the street and then you know ta arigi New York block size sibai na 2 blocks do space gangla 2 blocks do space wala maybe longer ani nganjo langa di straight yore so gang ani mota yong ki thongure so mura ile badalam sang we move our ngajo goal post din dia
ngajo nang yori nang ni chilol thwa the train ki track here first then little sidewalk then
okay so rest of the story I'm gonna do with my GoPro okay la patang chess ge point din this kid there we holding phone like this okay so rest of the story continues by the way I haven't introduced if I haven't ye gi khasi introduce chebe maina rang ye gi younger brother
just the
wangla ukba Karsa? Wangla Igba. Nganjo last name this Koma Deodo is yore like it's very unusual. Ukyabre and we have always worked together in the past. Like we work like maybe 4 restaurants including restaurant and hotel chidi 2 years stint 3 years stint 4 years stint today chigi ra restaurant devel nganjo nyambo zuchi so and kashi co-worker nzaki Igba we still have a friend called Ali someday you will watch this video we miss you Charlie Ward
Ali Baba Gali
he's got 1 triplet 3 boys and love you brother he was such a nice guy Senegal
no Ghana
Mari Guinea yeah so ani nganjo Wangla kept that's his name right
yes sir
he's only 2.5 years younger than me we grew up together we are more than our friends and I'm very proud to introduce my brother friend and taringi situation dikana ha ko gyore amala ngantlenga to gyores and we were talking about story from Dilaram is the name of the town okay where I did my first 3.5 years 4 years literally 4 years of schooling nursery chebare lochigre lower KG upper KG ani first grade de chigi la pakin thambare sams ani first grade de chawda special chawda re ani chani yagi fashion labda door Sonadala I went to Sonada to continue my further studies
university
I did back and forth boarding day scholar chigi doors I finished that school in the year 1997 ani nganjo 1997 ki batch denzo kiranzo the video nere sivaina if you watch this video in the future my regards to everybody it was a good group a lot of fun memories a lot of good memories a lot of bad memories bad in a sense sour memories you know as a young kid you do all kind of thing but anyway let me go back a little bit to the Dilaram story
so about Tonka
so yeah so Tonka was a good player soccer player ani soccer la sibaina Nepali Darjeeling area la soccer ki craze pe yore but it comes once a 4 year because of the World Cup league the Europa da MLS da khaso EPL there was one time ngal didi lo di la megire Raja Hatta la saja yore
oh my god
have you heard
the khasa di gang ya dosa di mara
right 8 mile ya
right oh
so 8 mile Dilaram itself is a small town Dilaram nitis yardo 8 mile laidi todo lungo chinjure it's like even smaller town 8 mile ni komba dania like maybe 3-4 kilometer do ingre peje upward do gore singna ki do che yage lungba chu do maybe 100 people lives there, maybe 25 houses out. Dilla dore abu didi I don't even remember if I had taken any permission from Amala and Pala at the time. Dogila ni dore ta doshara I don't know
village dogio game ta
ani groups on dogi dendur la dogi or competition la tournament la maybe there were like 6 to 8 teams, maybe 10 teams. A small incidents here and there, small broken conversation angata is chengidu like that's like I'm talking about like literally close to 37-38 years ago. Pagela kareka chengidu slana number one tournament thoba I can name like 5-6 players even now, very good players. Euta tyo Diwas ra daju bhai thini euta Yogesh ra Diwas lai konginja soccer pe apoer tata konjo khawai
taga baujugi pinge jora
ani Raju lai ke konjo khangpa nang na ko doji re ka lai jor sagar keeper di Raju di gala number 10 best player ra the soccer la best player always is number 10. If you have a say, you would say, oh, I need a number 10 di best player kongore chikama chinga di jaga dites ma lose chigo na chok chato chal chi. Yeah, I can read now, really. Ani pugang atang iming I named it. So ani konzo temansa ta pagela it was like one day the mare maybe multi-day tournament do ngemangi do cha ingire semi-final. Maybe you get to play like 5 games and then you will all 4 and then you reach the final and win the this tangmo do some so this vividly remembered. Oh then they the culture soccer ki culture like didi ani one of the player was Tanka Kurangi brother sumja pe soccer yapo. I will mostly make this vlog about Dilaram. Maybe the name of the vlog will be Dilaram also. Dilaram is hometown, right? Quick note, Dilaram ning anso payula peures. If you've seen my last vlog, I mentioned I invited Chola Mingma at my place. Ani didingi ki shevais. I mentioned then that ngajo Dilaram ni payula peura for the first time 1994-5 de ola ingre pe. Didi pe digala Chola Mingma ki kon anjo ropa yapona ares. Aula konjo ropa yapona ares. They help us set up a new restaurant. So we used to be in school, so Amala used to be by herself. And Amala, without having much education, but she was a hustler, big time. Amala was a big time hustler. It's a very kalaore. Stories are so unreal. Like we have a concept of vacation here, right? Nobody works here 30 days in a row here. Nobody. I don't know anyone who works 30 days in a row. We're talking about Amala. Kurang today saranga chera 30 days marta 1-2 months 3 months marta year after year. I mean ingi dudan khana de years paripap. So no day off, no breaks, no vacations, right? Your shifts are like probably 14 to 16 hours a day every day, right? And then on top of that raising 3 kids, running restaurants, running grocery store, running grocery / pharmacy / candy store / clothing store, restaurant, momo chongyor tupa chongyore, churpi, all that, you name it, we had it. Malgonga chongyore, pala vegetables, chongang chinchu tel samara gyores. And Pala used to be probably 6 months out of 12 months Pala used to be on the tour. He used to go around different villages, different longbata waka kasa penny, ani seasonal kasa kolodeni ya matsoya gitene nangiores. Amala used to be home most times, and then that's how we were raised, very tight knit. And I value that and I respect that, and I have a huge kalore. I would never forget that. Konsoke hustles here. So that was the struggle lagore, lifestyle lagore didi ani chudi pe thamo yongi gumkala. I remember water being super cold. Nga nangi lega this che kogi shira chere samgumindunga.
The boss, I'm the boss.
I don't remember him doing much. I mean, maybe youngest in my insan kola break rawre didi kodo yo kodo la khala girta maize millet right, kodo la gire. So kodo ki wine so gyore we call chang. And today, that denso lega denso sang much chevaris. Kashe some of the work was we were not supposed to by choice. So the code to a lega dio it to check a lax go to and to a git lapat tangit ra. And it toglo to a lang the dang chilo dogore daraji or a tap. We're about what 9 minutes away. Yeah. 11 minutes like the tang ra. Last time we checked, Amala was like her flight was 11 minutes away from landing.
Should be landing anytime
so maybe it's landed already. I'm gonna check soon. But the Dilaram story, there's a lot more to talk about it because we spent so many years. Since I moved school at the age of maybe 7, I clearly remember this number keep popping up in my head because 7 years you go to a so 7 years to start school is pretty late. Landed?
Yeah. Just landed, just.
I hope she's not waiting. So land chest and chill 30 minutes to go minimum. He also went to the same
that's international school.
Local school English medium. I'm so glad Amala chose that school. That school was regarded clearly the #1 school. That school is standard the pay up so neighboring town ni thamala page yonggur me pu mangpo kashe tung ni kashe sipai durane kashe aringale kashe bagoda kashe gorabari ninga ki friends here yang bishala e puja ta konyam dewa me mangpo chas ani chik prakash la here ngi friends yang bagoda 150 kids do yugir tingala grade khadiore nursery per kg class 1 jela class 1 add chaso ani nga 20 kap de class 3 poti energy yoresms. Look at this sun glaring, man. Wow. At the age of 7, 8 la hostel can you imagine? The convent lock hazard. Longer. The Ganzo Pugu, the Tangaranta, Narashira Tingmundura, Chimbatani, Pagi Crossing, Casa, the boarding hostel, the restroom, the public restroom, the Timakagiwa, Timati, the Kagia, that thing Ganzo used to Chagidwa. So you get used to with that smell. But Siri.
You started liking this.
Later you get acclimatized and you started liking it. I'm just joking. The दिन संगमा क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में परिस्थिति है ना जो भी था सही था circumstances. The hindsight la doni ke jaise it's so easy, you know. It's not hindsight, this is reality, right? If everyone has a past, and those past, whether it's beautiful or not, we embrace it. And there's always a learning. No, there's not always a glorious thing to talk about. Right. You know, there's a lows, highs, somewhere. It's not like Babar Azam Muhammad Rizwan. Whether either there is a win or learn like that. Win the Chaki Mere Khadine. He's a good player. T20 player. He averages 130, 135. For Asian, 135, 140 is considered okay. But today's T20 has reached another level. You gotta stay left, okay? Left run di lapa direta, son. Lapa paju de left reta, okay?
Yeah, left yeah.
Left like the paju lapa paju di. Di marta di right reta. Okay, let's talk about cricket a little bit. Big fanatic, crazy fan. Okay, as far as age goes, probably like 7, 8. The one in soccer, cricket la pick crazy. I'll tell you how crazy a fan we are. I'll tell you a few names. Okay, if you're a cricket fan and if you're in the 40s or late 30s, right, you follow cricket. I'm gonna name a few names and let me know if you know those people, know those players. Venkat Patiraju, do you know? Praveen Amre, Kiran More, Balaji Jellare, Kiran More, Kumble de Jellale Kyore. Now Kuruvilla, Ame Kurasia, MSK Prasad. What are the other names? Javagal Srinath also came a little bit later. Abe Kuruvilla Laswa, Ame Kurasia Laswa.
Venkat Prasad Laswani.
Venkat Prasad is a youngster. Ditingala. Ani Nen Mongia Jella Levare, Ajay Ratra Levare. I'm talking about like 90s, early 90s. Okay? And then is there any player that stands out, like who played like maybe only 1 or 2 ODIs? Demare. Nganjoki watching era la Sachin was hero. Lapta to high school to na plus 2 11 to abul didigala 1997 I did come la
$8
Sharjah la series to India to Australia.
Half an hour.
Let's go. All right. Here. Did you tang tong barwa de?
Dela luga.
Delon diro.
Oi.
And this peninsula na Amala pick up Chakatogera. So Amala is associated directly with our childhood. And then when you talk about childhood, our brought up was done. Ola, can you hold this and shoot? You can make episodes, series. Maybe we can sell it on Netflix, man. Very interesting.
5 episodes, baby. 5.
So episodes. Netflix, if you're listening, Prime, Hulu, and Shabakar. Peacock. Cricket the shoot agyo. Back then, tanda channel khazir ta YouTube the fasha, Instagram the social media the fasha, iPad, computer the fasha. Didi on channel chigir, Doordarshan. Oh, I forgot. Nepal TV yung ta. Gang. I have a question. Can you airport? Regular coffee only. Coffee with almond china degree, oat milk china degree. Any sugar the chick chirshila. Any tiding on the channel yuna menare Doordarshan chigre. Any.
May I have your attention, please? Ontario is waiting for.
I still remember that date where TV was bought. It was 14-inch to be precise, black and white. 14-inch TV. And cricket match back then used to be telecasted on Doordarshan, right? Free. But the problem is, cricket match, T20 test matches, I didn't watch much, mostly ODIs. And then ODI games, they're like 7 hours long, so it's impossible to watch entire game, One game, 7 hours at the age of 9, 10, 11, that's a luxury day. So bits and pieces la tagyo like, okay, you know what? Na Amala la kese share, and then TV takatuki la di ani ngato TV medir ta. Ani TV tadi gala Suzuki ta 20 minutes ta ngishuta kamang ngishuta, sometimes maybe 2 hours. And low mangoes do your parala low jidogura. Then you just don't know. Low kadi yongi mess. Tadi ni reta, pesa tadi ni. Tadi New York, supposedly one of the best airports, facility-wise. But this is what you get. Yeah, boss, and everybody has to come through here. Nima chakrum bachila dini am favorite. Not to find bakata dini tacher. So tada Amala dini am pigre. Amala should have 2 big bags, 1 carry-on. Me mangbo khala dula na dangin di pe di dula gitu light. Yeah, churo dula. Yeah. Number one reason I can list you 4 reasons. Number one reason is I hope you can hear me. Number one reason is it's nanzo nyama chunji yondi gala kinzo ha utanda chigi yogere po gyaade wala album so yo park album so ani table wall mi guess yondi gala ani sin station ani mi guess the album den tagi wa ti lokso tanda yo mare tanda Facebook, Instagram, YouTube yo. So that is video logging vlog, which is literally they call vlog. Video number one reason is that. There are many other reasons, right? I can now think about it. Storage share to you don't need a space they provide you. It's a free platform. That can be a big profession. Today's day and age, YouTube is a big thing there, right? As a platform, right? Cricket's mostly, I was more of a watcher than actually. Soccer we used to literally play. But I was more of a fan. But cricket, I was an ardent fan, man. I was a crazy fan from a very young age. So I was talking about that back then. I also like to let my viewers know last video my last video prior to this one I won't say close to my heart, but it was very different. You know, the video excuse me, YouTube la video so dingala kepa expert din jogi mangko lagi dura gima. You have to find your niche lagi dura. So somewhat to an extent I found my niche do feel chaso. Tango nga Manhattan la do city la do di ani ngegi appointment jo doctor appointment kechembo jo digi kola ngi video so ko sam ngegi dogi la. I remember the story and I shared about the story, and then the story leads to another story and more story. So the story on my last video, it's about connecting different stories and connecting dots. Learning title like connecting dots here. And then many of my viewers who I know personally have suggested me Kirangi video this raw shana yapo like the raw in a sense, like not so much of edit, not so much of music, not so much of cut paste much and dango video as raw as possible. There's only few places I've cut and music and text were needed. Chitiga langi ki 1 hour long session, long form, super long form. I know many people don't have that much time to watch and sit and watch. Dichidi any video long session. This Hirochi, it's I won't say it's close to my heart, but it's something. It has a monumental video for me and my YouTube journey. That video is going to be my monumental journey. I have expressed everything that whatever I have expressed was straight from my heart. I hope I did not offend it. I have not offended anyone in that video, but I touched a lot of subject, and in the end I also went around Times Square and showed around. I spent good maybe 40 minutes in Times Square in the cold, brutal winter to show you around. I hope that was informative and fun and entertaining. So this is Hiroshi last video. Let's get back to today's story. In the meantime, waiting. How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you, boss. Thank you.
I didn't have her pay for a card, but if you guys just go outside, you can literally just grab one. It's $6 for no reason. At the back. But you can literally find one probably like anywhere if you just walk outside.
How do you go,
The card.
the card, eh? Yeah, I'll find a card. I think I saw somewhere over here. I think.
We can leave this anywhere.
No, you can't go outside.
How's Joda? ये कॉफी दीपक ही चाहिए था पुराना ऐसे सिंगेगी Because Namrola, you pay check yesterday. You have to pay for this, sir? Inside?
Inside you have to pay for it.
Oh. Yeah,
Fine,
so
they don't want to
he was trying to save us some money. And we went outside, and then he went back in, and we got this. I mean, it's a thought. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
You seen that?
The shut the water shut.
Okay, so watch the call.
Yeah, Amala din namnala coffee. Sugar.
네.
Alit ka din sa.
अहिले भिडियो अनसिदा थेन्दाकी लेटेस्ट न्यूज दी आमला लाते मांगो गाकी दूरसा संग्युलेस द राम लाते दागती दी कॉफी नो ड्रिप कॉफी none of that no americano latte
What kind of latte you like lana khasu gaya?
I like latte.
What kind of latte? Khande latte lana.
Latte is coffee regular coffee.
Regular latte la. Regular milk latte. You want sugar lana?
No sugar.
No sugar.
latte
Regular milk?
Milk. Yes.
Oh. खुद नहीं एयरपोर्ट ला या चला या क्या मात दीछे खुद पे एक्सपोर्ट चाहता था खुद
that's second home
professional इन्हें last time देखा तो कि insurance claim चोद था ये suitcase था मशीन मा suitcase मा सा यहाँ गोदोग यहाँ पंखे यहाँ गोदोग sama सुन दिया हमारे इधर देखो ये
ako sen Joso.
yes Amala kombagyana churi boduda active churi boduda Welcome to New York. Amala, Chumba Lakes. Welcome. Chumba Lakes. So